Hello, and welcome to another video tutorial from Oklahoma City University Center for Excellence in Teaching and Learning. In this video, faculty will be shown how they can continue to edit a CETL D2L template. In this case, we are going to look at how to edit a weekly unit folder and its content. You can see I have the CETL University 16-week template open on my computer right now. In the course nav bar, I'm going to click on Content. Then I'm going to come and click on Week 1 Topic Title folder, and you'll see that it'll expand and has several items within the folder. The folder itself has a unit or folder description page. You can edit anything that is in red. So for example, the weekly objectives here should be replaced with what your course and your students need to accomplish in the first week. Then you have a tasks section. Again, come in here and edit this list of tasks that your students should have complete by the end of the first week. To begin editing, just click the ellipsis and then click Edit. The first thing I want to do is replace topic title in the unit title up here. Just give it the name of the topic you're going to cover that week. It could be a couple words, doesn't have to be very long at all. Then you could just replace each individual bullet with the objectives that they need to meet for that week. And again, these outcomes should come most likely from your syllabus. And different tasks that they should complete this week. Once you have edited both sections, remove the red text and brackets like that. When you're done, just hit the blue Save and Close button. I'm not going to do that because I don't want to lose the red text for the template. I'm just going to hit Cancel. Continuing, we have the weekly introduction page. You see here, it follows the design template for HTML pages. Again, notice the difference between the folder description page and the actual HTML page. The HTML pages will have a header and a footer with a logo in it. I'm going to click Edit in the ellipsis. And here we have several sections for you to replace. The first is this space provided for an introductory paragraph. You could also record a video in D2L's media library and insert it here. Just highlight it and begin to type. Obviously, it kept the red text, so I want to change this to black. I'm going to highlight it. I'm going to turn off the bold, and then I'm going to click the Select Color button in the toolbar here. And then I have a full palette of different colors. I'm just going to click on black. And then notice that these numbers changed to all zeros, which is good. And then I hit the Save button. Oh, it didn't work. What's going on? Well, I have a solution. If something like this happens to you, easiest way to fix this is just put your cursor at the end of the bracket and then just hit Enter on your keyboard. I'm going to start by coming up here, turning off the bold first, then clicking and selecting my color, then typing. Notice my color has changed. If you would like to place a video in this section, you could do so just by clicking the Insert Stuff button. But make sure your cursor is located exactly where you want the video to show up. So here you can see I put it in the space right after the bracket because I'm going to remove the bracket when I'm done. I'm going to click the Insert Stuff button. And I assume that you have already recorded the video that you want to place here in your media library. If you need to watch a tutorial on how to use Media Library, please see the CETL D2L Media Library video tutorial. I'm just going to click on Media Library, and here we have a search field, and this is where I'm going to search for the title of the video that I want to place in here. Let's say it's this one. I'm going to click the title or the image of the video that I want to select and insert. Notice that it highlights or surrounds the video with this blue border. And then this next button becomes darker, and now I can click on it. Here it's going to give us a little preview of the video player that's going to be embedded. You can change the size of the video player itself. For example, it defaults to 700, but let's say I wanted to make this 500 pixels wide. And then I can just either hit Tab on my keyboard and it'll go to the next field and automatically change that number. Or I could have clicked into the tab. Clicked into the height field, and it would have also adjusted that height number and made it automatically match what it should be. I'm going to click the blue Insert button, and here you see my video. I'm going to highlight this red bracketed text, and then I will just delete it. Like that. Continue down, and we have a couple of extra places here. One is for additional information that you might want to place some other information here that might be helpful for your students. If you do not need it, just highlight it and delete all of it. Then we also have a looking forward to next week section. This might be helpful to place in maybe a couple of sentences or a paragraph describing what the students need to look forward to next week. Once you have made all your edits, just hit the blue Save and Close button. I'm going to hit Cancel because I don't want to overwrite the template. Next, I have the Week 1 Readings page. This is going to be a lot simpler, but just like before, I'm going to click the ellipsis and then click Edit. You'll notice that there are just a couple of places that I could replace or edit, such as the chapter number, the chapter title, and the page number. Again, I can come in here and type first and then erase my red like that. Makes it a lot easier. And there's another section here for maybe supplemental reading or optional reading that's not necessarily required. If you do not need it, just remove it. Like that. I'm going to go ahead and hit Cancel, but you would hit the blue Save and Close button. Here we have the Week 1 recorded lectures. This is where you would be encouraged to place any recorded lectures that you have recorded of yourself. And we have places for a single video like this, or a place where you can enter multiple videos using the D2L accordion. The accordion saves space, but it also helps eliminate distractions and provides the user one content area to view at a time. So let's look at how we can edit this. I'm going to click the ellipsis and then edit. Now, this first section. I could completely remove this. I could edit this title to reflect the title of my video. The timestamp in brackets needs to match the timestamp of the actual video itself. So if your video is 5 minutes long, please replace the timestamp with 5 minutes, like this. Then I want to replace this video. I'm going to click my cursor on the right side of the video and notice it's blinking. I'm just going to hit backspace and notice it has removed the video that was there. I could have also clicked to the right of the video and dragged my mouse over it, and it would have highlighted the entire video in a blue highlight, in which case I could also hit delete or backspace. And now I have an empty space for me to place my video. To place my video, I'm going to click the Insert Stuff button, and then go to my media library and search for my video lecture that I recorded previously. Let's say it's this one. I'm going to click on the video and it'll highlight that video in blue, and then I can click the next button. Again, it gives me a preview window and I can adjust the size if I need to. However, remember, you only need to edit one of these. If I change this to 500 and then I click out of that tab, it'll automatically change the size of the height. And I'm going to click Insert. And there you go. There's my video lecture. Then we have a section here for multiple videos. If you have more than one video, we encourage you to use D2L's accordions. Now, when you're editing the page, the accordion doesn't expand and close. You'll see it in each one of the accordion tabs. So we have 3 tabs here with a video in each one. To begin editing the accordion and the individual tabs, click on the accordion window and you'll notice a little pop-up with a pencil, trash can, up arrow, and down arrow. The up and down arrow moves the content up and down. Delete obviously deletes it, but I want to edit this accordion. When you click the edit button, it brings up the Insert Element Accordion page. Here, you can edit the instructions that appear above the accordion, and then you can edit the individual tab titles. And here you could replace this video with another video, like I showed you in the previous step, or I could erase this and type as well, maybe an introductory headline before I place a video, like this. Again, clicking the Insert Stuff, Media Library, searching for my video. Let's do this one. There we go. I'm going to click the video and then click Next. I'm not going to change the size for now. I'm just going to click Insert. And there you can see that I've replaced that with my own video. You can continue replacing the content and the other tabs as well. Once you're finished, you could hit the blue preview button, or you could click Add Another Accordion Item, and it'll give you another tab to begin typing a title and put in some video or content down here. But I want to delete this extra tab. I don't need it. But let's click the preview button and see what it does. Here we can see a preview. Now, I did not edit the titles of my tabs, but you can see here's my new video that I placed in there. Great. It works correctly. I can click on each individual tab and open it to view the content within that tab. If I like it, I'm going to click the blue Insert button. If I realize there's something else I need to edit, I'll click the back button and continue making those changes. But I'm going to hit Cancel. And if you were completely finished, you would click here and the Save and Close button. We have provided another weekly additional videos. These are videos that are not lecture videos, and they're maybe not required, but they might be optional for students to watch. It follows the same layout and format of the weekly recorded lectures. You could go in and edit this and keep whatever you would like to keep. Then we have a discussion activity, a weekly assignment activity, and a quiz activity in each unit folder. So I'm going to click on the week 1 discussion, and we have a go to discussion button here. I'm going to click on that, and it'll open up the assignment. Notice that the title should be edited, but also the content has some red places that I should go in and edit. So I'm going to start with the title. I'm going to come up here and click this drop down and then click Edit Topic. I could replace this topic just by highlighting and typing. And let's say same thing here. We have some text here that can be replaced, just you stating the purpose of the assignment, how this assignment is going to help the student, what the assignment is going to do. Then you might list the outcomes here that the assignment is going to meet. And then here you can type in the instructions for the assignment. Remember, sometimes if you highlight the red text and just begin typing, it won't change the color like that. Sometimes it won't work. So click outside of the text first, and then go in and turn off the bold and change the color and start typing. And there you can see it's now changed. Once you're finished making all your edits, just simply remove all the red text and brackets. Then you hit Save and Close, but I'm going to hit Cancel. I'm going to go back to the content area, continue down my week 1 to the assignment, and this is going to be very similar. Here, I'm going to click Edit Assignment, and I will see the assignment here. Replace the assignment title here. Replace this red text with the purpose of the assignment. Replace this red text with the outcomes from your syllabus that this assignment will meet. And then replace this red text with instructions for your assignment. To the right, if you needed to adjust the dates, you could do so here. But this is for start and end dates. We do not recommend touching these. If you want to adjust the due date, you would click this field right here. Submission and completion. If you wanted this to be a file submission, that's what it is selected to by default. But you could also make this a text submission, or it could be a paper submission that they are turning in class, but you still want this assignment to show up in the grade book. So you would change this to say on paper submission. And then you have a place to attach a rubric. You can either create one or add an existing rubric that's in D2L. I have another video tutorial that shows you how to use Turnitin. Once you're done making the edits, you could click the blue Save and Close button. I'm going to hit Cancel though. One final point of clarification. Notice I can change the point values here, and it is currently tied to an item that's in the gradebook. The template comes with assignments, and it comes with items already in the gradebook. You can edit all of these. I'm just going to hit Cancel. And finally, the same thing back in the content and my week 1 folder and week 1 quiz. Here we have a title that you can edit, points that you can add or change, a due date, and then again, a description that you can change for the instructions of the quiz. You can add existing questions by clicking the blue button. Maybe it's from the Browse Question Library, or you can create a new question. And we have different types of questions that you can create. For more details on how to create a quiz, check out the quiz tutorials. Once you're done, just hit the blue Save and Close button, but I'm going to hit Cancel. One last thing. We have a folder here that it says Extra HTML Pages. We have tried to make each weekly unit folder as comprehensive as it could be. However, if you need to maybe create another page and place it in here, you could do so, and it will keep the new design if you use one of our extra HTML pages that we have already pre-designed for you. In this folder, we have 10 sample pages. You can see that it has some things in here that you can go in and edit and replace. So I'm just going to click a sample page and drag it to the folder I want to place it in, like right here in week 1. Then I would just continue to click the ellipsis and then click Edit to continue editing this page with whatever content I would like to place in it. Hopefully this information has been helpful. If you have any other questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to the Center for Excellence in Teaching and Learning.